can achieve dreams we never conceived, but the deed depends on written ourselves agree. Our seeds die when we do not believe. The science and the stats and the change of the scene is what we need, but it seems that the green is killing the peace, while the peace is cocked full of innocent screams. We demean the poor, they fight for the means. War spills to the streets, there's no retreat. The villagers speak, battles end when the rest of us sleep. But the teams on the screens show the win wasn't free. It wasn't for me, and it wasn't for you. So we cheat and steal and murder kids too. In Dr. King's speech in DC, he had a dream about a world where we all eat the same meat. No war in Nam, no war on the poor, no more ghettos, no scores to settle. It's a chore, but it's worth the effort if we all work together. Make the world better for the next gen to settle. Sometimes it's good to rebel in our battle with the devil. The sound of silence is subtle, but heavier the metal. To the people listening, withstand the rubble. The planet's in trouble as sea levels double. Power stations buckle, markets bubble. Grab a shovel, cause the rest of us scuttle. The pieces to the puzzle, like the lands crumble under pressure, like a couple struggling to cuddle. Every kiss is a gamble, even hugs are smuggled. You think it's hard to hustle, try the underground like a tunnel. Won't say you're hopeless when unified and focused. Got over this whole mess, woke up with no stress. It's the best, like a boulder off your chest. Go to work, smoke cess, go home and rest. The kids are at school to grow up better than you. Education's a tool used to uplift the food. All the food's available and healthcare too. The prisons are empty and it's nothing new. The welfare's good, people rebuilding the hood. If for nothing else, they stood because they knew they could. There's no glory in the horror of war, it's all sorry. But it's human nature to endure, enjoy the stories. It does nothing for me, knowing that the globe is warming. Almost like a warning that our future is stormy, but don't worry. There are more of us than furries. Not shaming kings, I'd sleep with Murray Curry. The line in the sand is blurry, so I try to understand the length of man's fury. Man hurries, so man made the car. It's a man's world, man's from Mars. Man named the stars, but here we are. The lore of Abraham's lamb is no more. So I ask my fellow man, why continue the course? Or do we keeping on till there's nothing for us? Think of every forest and every thesaurus. The fact of the matter is, it's not healthy how we teach our kids only to be wealthy. Humanity's always in the shadow of its former self, but we keep producing like rabbits out of hell. I battle it well, no future plans to sell. No cost for my words, lingo's worth time to tell. I battle it well, no future plans to sell. No price on my words, lingo worth time to tell.
I know that as a result of the election, there are a lot of people who are frightened, who are in despair. But I will tell you this, if you study the history of our country, despair is not an option. It is not an option. Not just for you, but for your children and your grandchildren and for the future of this planet. We can be the leaders in this world in so many ways. Think about a nation in which millions of people here are leading the world, helping to lead the world, transforming our energy system, a new transportation system, new weatherization, new sustainable energies, new innovations to lead the world to protect this planet. Think about the kind of effort that we can mount to provide quality health care as a right to every man, woman, and child. Think about a pharmaceutical industry which is not making billions in profit, but is providing the new drugs that we need to conquer cancer and diabetes and Alzheimer's disease. The potential that we have as a nation when we bring people together is just unbelievable. And that is our job. Our job is to understand that today, as we sit here in Berkeley, there are people hurting and very hurting badly all over this country, and we will not turn our backs on those people. It is not an option. Despair is not an option.